We are currently on alert for 3 Big Wave World Tour events. So, Ronnie, take us through each of the breaks.
Let's do it. All those events are actually in the Southern Hemisphere because the Big Wave World Tour looking to pounce on the optimum swell windows in both the Southern and Northern Hemisphere. The first break we are going to look at, though, is a cracker. Punto de Lobos in Chile. This is going to be one hell of a stop. This is a quality left-hand point break that can hold the biggest swells that come out of the South Pacific. The beauty of this spot is the barrel sections it serves up. The heavy thing about it, getting off the rocks and into the lineup and then clambering your way back in. Now the second stop we're going to review is off the coast of Peru, just up the coast, and it provides some of the biggest waves on the South American coast. Pico Alto is a long way offshore, and the difficulty of taking on this monster is lining up out there and finding your position at the takeoff zone. Find yourself in the wrong spot and you'll pay the price big time. You might even get pushed into that horror shore break reform section. Like Punto de Lobos, Pico Alto relies on those big swells out of the South Pacific. Now the last spot we're going to check out doesn't need much of an introduction. Dungeons in South Africa is a cold water, big wave location that even some of the best big wave surfers on earth do not want to know about. Shane Dorian once told me he has no interest in surfing this wave, so it'll be very interesting to see if he turns up for this comp. Positioned on the outskirts of Hout Bay, not far from Cape Town, the wave sits below a huge mountain. On the outside, the wave lurches out of deep water and barrels over a few different sections. Now the scariest part about Dungeons isn't even the wave, it's the seal colony on the inside. Shark-infested waters, you wipe out there, you're going to have to negotiate that in order to get your board back and get back into the lineup. There it is, the first 3 stops on the Big Wave World Tour.